There is something about pictures in black and white and movies in black and white that just hit us differently than when they're in color. Our eyes in the video are no longer bombarded with bright reds and bright blues and bright lights. And instead, things sort of become muted. And we can begin to sort of sense things in the video that we can't see. And we might notice things we missed. And if we close our eyes and we sort of drown out everything else, we will begin to hear the chirping of the birds, the lapping of the water, geese, things that we might have missed if our eyes were so focused on the color. Even movement slows down. We're no longer changing scenes from 1 second or 2 seconds and back again. And instead, scenes last longer in black and white. The camera doesn't have to move as much. In fact, it can be totally stationary. And we never seem to lose interest. It still works for us. And then when we get to a place where it's usually filled with people, but we're there when it's abandoned and we're the only one there, if we close our eyes, we can hear the laughter of the children that fills this place. And black and white makes all the difference. Well, I have to say that making a video in black and white is actually harder than making it in color. And the reason for that, color is very forgiving in the edit, and you can not worry too much about if it's a little bit overexposed or underexposed. But when you're in black and white, I mean, it's all light and dark. And if the sky is blown out, you got to fix it. And if the shadows under the tree are too dark, you got to fix it. So I actually had to go in, I put in an adjustment layer over the entire video and did some editing to the video all at once. But then I had to go into every individual clip and re-edit. So, said that to say this, I really like this video. The narration is not great because my voice keeps coming across kind of like Robert Kennedy Jr. I feel like I've got some kind of like shakiness to my voice or some graveliness to my voice that I can't seem to get past. But I did not script this out. Once I had all of the, I sort of had in my head what I wanted to say, the things I wanted to say. 2 or 3 main points that I wanted to say. Closing your eyes and listening for sounds. And at the end, closing your eyes and hearing the children. Those were things I had in mind as I was shooting the video. So when I got home, that's when I recorded. I just set my phone up, I put on a microphone, and I just stood in the middle of the living room and talked off the top of my head. I think it comes across more natural that way, obviously, than if I had read it, because I've had several comments when I did read something like that. People were like, I could tell you were reading. Yeah, me too. It doesn't sound natural. And so being able to just sort of ad lib, think about how the video is already sort of falling together, and then putting that narration under the right spots of the video so that as I get to talking about closing your eyes and listening to different sounds, it just flows there. Or as I talk about being on the swing set and hearing the children laughing, it just flows there. And then the music kind of went underneath all of that at wherever it was needed. You can let me know in the video, in the comments, what you think about this video. For me, I like it. It's not perfect, obviously, but I like it. And it's okay if you disagree with me. We'll see you tomorrow.